Hey, what's up, guys? We are here July 5th, and we're going to go do arena run here. So, random team, start up, let's go. So again, like our standard setup, we do this almost every single day. Thursdays is the Undead live stream, so we don't have a arena run there, because we're actually trying to compete and beat the devs. It's a lot harder because we play on iOS version, so they're on Steam version, and keyboard and mouse is definitely not my strong point for sure. So, if you followed me at all, you know I'd like to look at the relics first. The relics are really the cornerstone of your warden. They're all his attacks. You get 3 major, 3 minor. You got to choose one of each. Toxin Misma was a great relic from yesterday that we used, but it won't be as effective today because we don't have another relic here that will... Oh no, actually we do. We have triple chain lightning. So if you want to go face smashing, killing the warden, you need to have 2 relics that can hit all enemies, or at least hit the warden, which is any target enemy. So we can do that, but the last time that we used this chain lightning relic, the triple chain lightning, it just didn't put up a lot of damage for doing triple chain lightning because of the warden stats. So we can try that and see. If not, we can go with the machine gun relic, which is stunning shock. This one, any target enemy, but it does guaranteed stun. So this is a very, very effective relic to take care of interrupts and stun opponent Solaris and monsters and wardens. And if you do that with the chain lightning doesn't do that much damage, but that slow damage that it does, that little amount of damage it does, will actually add up quite significantly on the Solaris, because they only have around like 180 to 200 HP. And the chain lightnings, triple chain lightning, will do roughly around 20 to 40 or so damage every time that you use it to everyone on the field. It is a little bit random because it does hit random targets with the chain lightning, but right around there, 20 to 40, which is a pretty significant amount of damage. Otherwise, we have the single target burning, quick cooldown, quick fasting. The problem is you're going to have other units that are queued up and ready to attack, so it kind of pays off to have a longer cooldown. Double defense is really, really powerful. One of my favorite relics. It puts block and deflect on your units, but that's more for actual human PvP. When you are running up against AIs like we typically run here, chain lightning, the triple, and like just the damage dealing is way more effective. You don't have to be as strategic. Alright, so let's go and try the direct damage with the Toxin Misma and the triple chain lightning. And we're going to look at our Solaris now to see if we actually have some direct damage dealing Solaris. If we don't have the direct damage dealing Solaris, we're probably going to change it up and go with the stunning shot and go and kill all the Solaris. So first off, for that, you're going to look at mainly the lightning Solari we have. We only have a Thunderfly. So one thing, enemy frontline, and it doesn't even have... It's got one any target enemy right here with a chain lightning. His passive is skills charge up a lot faster, so we may not actually be able to do a direct damage build here. Bromatender, if he has... Alright, so he has a big Grand Eruption. This is a huge move, and this will allow us to actually go up for the Warden, because it hits all enemies. He sacrifices himself. It says it does 85 damage. When it actually hits on the Warden, it does like 150 or so. It does a massive amount of damage. So we might be able to do that. So let's go keep him. We'll keep Thunderfly since he has some chain lightning. And we're going to look at some other targets here that might actually have an any target enemy skill. Fighter is really powerful. It has Defiant Brand, 7-second boot up, 70 damage, huge amount of damage potential. It also takes less poison damage, and it deals more poison damage. Egbert has an any target enemy, I believe. Yeah, it's a very small damage, 26. He deals more fire damage with his passive though, but he takes more stone and water, so we might actually want to put him in our team. So again, we're just looking at anything that has any target enemy. And I think that's going to be everything right there. So this is going to be very, very iffy. I don't think that we'll actually have enough damage to go unless we can protect our Bromander and make sure that he lives and sacrifices himself. But it's very, very challenging. So with this setup, we're probably going to want... I'll do one direct damage fight in the beginning. And then we'll switch it up to kill all Solari, because I think kill all Solari is going to be a lot easier with this. Probably going to take that. So for direct damage, we need the Egbert. We're going to take the Squirzel off. It's good to have different types of Solari, so we're going to take a nature one, and we are going to go ahead and swap out the Zergle. Spell and Erosion. Yeah, we're going to take out the Zergle. We're going to go like this. So, ideally, we're going to start off with Rockhound to be our tank. He's got Guard Ally. He's got Crystal Shield. He's got a lot of defense as well. And then we're going to have our Brotomander here, and we're going to hopefully try and get his sacrifice skill off. And again, we're going to see how that goes. We have our backups, our additional DPS for direct damage, and then our warden skills. So again, I don't think this is probably going to work, but AIs, it might work. Direct damage is really, really powerful against the AIs. Alright, so first fight here, NPC. Let's bring out our Rockhound and our Salamander. Call Salamander back since Rockhound hasn't. Since he was the first one to come out, he's going to take all the damage typically. Chain Lightning, Quick Douse. They're both kind of water creatures over there, so we're going to bring back our Rockhound. So we bring out the Lightning creature, the Thunderfly. There's our triple Chain Lightning. You can see did a smidge. Ooh, a heal on the Warden. So he has his big sacrifice skill. So let's go ahead and do that. We got Team Haste up. I'm going to go Chain Lightning. Just threw Toxin on them. So we'll go ahead and use our unique skill. And it doesn't look like we're going to have enough damage to go after the Warden. Go Archhold again. Got Guard Team on. We're going to bring back our Thunderfly since it's almost dead. We'll bring out our Snaptrap, the nature creature here, to deal with the Guardian. He's got a heal up going over there. Yeah, we're not going to have enough. You see, he healed up, so we have to change up. And again, we just didn't have the right relics. So we're throwing Toxin on them. We're going to go and kill all of the Solari here. And thankfully, we still have a decent amount of different Solari affinities. So we're going to go put block up. Snaptrap is really good because it heals himself when he actually does damage. Does nature damage, I should say. Big damage there with the fire attack. Thankfully, he's going to heal himself up some. We're going to Guard Team. Hopefully the Pester Claw can get the Guard Team off before. Toxin right there. Ooh, the Guard Team didn't get off. So Thunderfly. Interrupt on our Pester Claw, but it saved our Thunderfly. Our Thunderfly is alive, which is good. Toxin's going to slowly burn down. We're down to one Solari. 2 Solari, actually. We actually have a Rockhound still. The Rockhound is almost dead, so let's go ahead and pull him back. Toxin's going to burn down. And now let's just one-on-one here. We're going to keep our guy back safe. And the Sporgodorm is going to die here from the Toxin once we get it off, or a triple chain lightning. And we're just hoping that our warden can tank and take enough damage. Thankfully, he didn't heal the Sporgo, whatever nature creature that is. Gonna cut it really close with this infect on us. Throwing off the Toxin over there. The triple chain. Oh, that Toxin proof filled him up. We just lost that fight because of that. GG. Alright, yeah, so not enough direct damage there, so we're going to go and change up our relics. We're going to go, instead of the Toxin Misma, we're going to go with our Stunning Shock. So we can stun whoever we want, and we're also going to edit our team quite a bit. We're going to get rid of the Egbert, because Egbert is really, really bad. He doesn't do much damage. He doesn't specialize in anything, and he's a mixed match between fire and rock. So we're going to remove him, and then we're also going to remove our Brotomender, and we're going to go ahead and put our spider guy in, the Frighter. Frighter is really powerful. Massive fire damage, some good poison damage as well. And then we're going to go through in our, probably our Squirzel again, for healing abilities, and some more water. Or the Zergle. This is Zergle. He has some stone attacks. Very, very powerful there. We could do Orbat. He gets additional water damage, but he takes more electric in nature. So he's very, very squishy. It's a really strong water factor. This is probably one of the strongest water attacks in the game. It's a single target for 45 damage. So if we need water damage in this next fight, we're going to go ahead and change that out to a Orbat. So we got to make sure we put our Frighter in. Alright, so there's our new team. Let's see, we should probably start off with a rock nature. Start off right there. And we're just going to try and counter what the opponent is bringing out. So not enough direct damage, and I think this is a rematch. I don't really pay attention to the NPCs, but kind of looks like it. So he's bringing out lightning and lightning. So we'll bring out fire and rock. The Defiant Brand. We're going to go take out the Voitoid. We're going to stun and interrupt the Scutterbug. Because if we kill the Voltoid, we're not going to need to stun and interrupt him. And you can see our Spider's already taking a lot of damage. Ooh, big dizzy miss, and that hurts dramatically. What to bring out? We're in trouble now. We don't have any more fire damage. No more fire. No more fire. So, huge dizzy miss. That might actually cause us to lose this fight. Ooh, big interrupt there. Ooh, massive interrupts. Both are down. Yeah, we're in deep trouble here. And now we have nothing but weak elements to them. Yeah, massive interrupt. So our issue was that dizzy miss in the beginning there. Really wrecked us. We didn't have anything else. No other fire to take these guys out. And that's pretty much all she wrote. A 6-0 loss right here. Huge dizzy miss. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and concede